Hey everyone, it's Madison again, and I'm back here with another pick a card. Today we're going to be asking Spirit what your shadow self is trying to tell you. What does your shadow self want you to know at this time? And we've got 4 groups to choose from. This is group 1, this is group 2, this is group 3, and this is group 4. So if you want to take a second and pause the video to see which group you are feeling most, would resonate with you, have messages that resonate with you, go ahead and pause it, take a second, got to feel the vibe of the card, and go ahead and find the timestamp in the description or the comments of your group when you're ready, and that will lead you to your reading. So, not first off, because I already started the video, but anyways, I just want to let you guys know that I offer personal healings and readings, and more information can be found about those in the description of this video, as well as my bio on YouTube. So, I'm going to start the readings now. Group 1, let's get started. I'm going to put these to the side in order so that they are ready when I have to count down. So, Group 1, if you chose Group 1, this is going to be your reading. So, to get messages from Spirit about what your shadow self wants you to know most at this time, I chose to display these cards. It's a pick a card reading, of course. So, these cards are the Archangel cards. It's the Archangel deck by Diana Cooper. They're oracle cards, and I just wanted to start out with one card for each group with, your first message here. So let's see what that is. The Archangel that you got, group 1, is Archangel Mallory, and it says, remember who you are. Take action when you're ready. When you are ready. Okay. So, Spirit wants you to remember who you are and take action when you're ready. This means that you have something within you that you are meant to do in this lifetime, and it's part of who you are, and divine timing is at play right now within this situation, within you becoming who you are. Mom's not here. Oh, she is. Sorry. Sorry, group 1. My little brother came out of his room and was like, Mom? He's looking for my mom. I thought she wasn't here, but she was. Anyways, I don't know if part of your purpose is parenthood, and divine timing is part of that. I don't know if that message was for some of you guys, but yeah, divine timing is just things happening right when they should. So Spirit and your shadow self want you to know that you should not, if it's something that's been a discomfort to you, you should work on, if you ever feel like you're rushing things, just because you have to get it done, but you're not actually enjoying the present moment, when you're doing things, Spirit wants you to find ways to slow down and take it easy and remember who, you intend to be in this lifetime, and who you've always intended to be, and who you are becoming to, intend to be, because we're always changing and evolving for our better and our highest good. So, okay, that's some stuff that your shadow self wants you to know right now. But okay, yeah, I did not show everybody in the beginning of this video the bottom of the deck energy of the Archangel deck, and I just think it's a really important message for all of you to have before I get deeper into the reading. So this was the one on the bottom of the deck. It's Archangel Aniel, and it says, seek soul satisfaction, fan a flame of inner happiness. So Spirit, really, your shadow self, really, both of them, your high self, yeah, all of them, wants you to know that it is okay to do things that satisfy your soul. It is okay to do things that make you happy, even if, sensing, and this is something that, I've been going through recently, so totally understand it. And sensing that there might be some people who don't understand the way that you do things in your life, or don't respect that, and that could be related to, you and how you find your happiness and satisfaction in this life, but also some of you, how you raise your children. And Spirit just wants you to know, your shadow self wants you to know that you are higher and greater than those things that are here to bring you down, and that it's time to give to just whatever in your life makes you happy at this time. So, alright, before we even get into tarot, I feel like getting more oracle cards, and I want to, because this is just kind of shadowy, moon, dark energy, secretive energy, stuff that you don't know. The ocean, we don't know much about the ocean. Nice mystery, beautiful and very nice. So anyways, group 1, I want to get you some shadow messages from this Whispers of the Ocean deck. Ooh, Whispers of the Ocean deck, even, right? See, it sounds mysterious too. So, group 1, Spirit, what does group 1 need to know for their highest and greatest good from their shadow self through this Whispers of the Ocean deck, please and thank you. This deck is huge, it hurts to freaking, stretch my fingers all the way out to do this. Sometimes I shuffle it like this, but it just depends on how I'm feeling. Called to shuffle it at the time. Alright, so we got 2 over here. I think I'm gonna get to 4, so I might have to pick those back up. Let me just put them there so I can read them, because, yeah. I'm trying to make it look fancy. Oh, so first off, numerology. This number 43 in numerology also adds up to 7. So 4, 3, 7, 43. Those numbers could be important to you. But either way, for me, in numerology, 7 is one of my angel numbers, 777, and it means that you are on the right path to me. But numerology is vast, and different numbers can mean different things to different people, so I always encourage you all to look up these numbers on your own, online, research, and see the different interpretations by people around the world, and see which one matches your style, matches your vibe, what you feels resonates with you. But either way, I want to read you these messages here, and these are all sea animals, by the way. Ocean animals, fish, sea life, marine life. It's a marine life deck, and they all have stuff in the book. So if I feel called to get you guys the names, I just feel called to get. Okay, I feel called to get the name of this guy for you guys, and maybe there's some messages in here too. But first off, I want to read what that says before we even do that. And says setting up parameters. Assess your relationships and determine how they are aligned with your goals. Setting boundaries requires an honest evaluation of your present relationships. So this was, once again, I had a sense of feeling that you guys have been dealing with some type of judgment on how you live your life, how you find happiness, your, choices that you make, how you raise your family, and Spirit wants you, your shadow self wants you to assess how you let these things affect you, how you let the opinions of others affect you, and see whether or not that's something that you want to let control your life, take over your life or day or your energy, because that clearly, in some aspects, really does not bring you happiness. So it is time to set boundaries with others. And we've got keeping it in check. It says pay attention to what is going on around you. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. So take that as that resonates. But with the too quickly, I always, let timing be up to you guys, because it's your divine free will that guide you and lead you through life, not a reading. And you know what I mean, the timing that a reading is told you, because energy changes, and you know what I mean, it really matters when you know, right, you can't focus on timing from a reading, in my opinion, but to each their own. Either way, that was a whole spiel for me, sorry about that, but anyways, Spirit wants you to, right, perhaps analyze some things a little deeper, analyze how you let other people's opinions, perhaps other people's beliefs affect you. And then we have, this is not going to be, your shadow self is not trying to isolate you at this time, most definitely not, and your spiritual team is not either. So this card says life is better together. Seek assistance from your community, connect with family, friends, or others who will support you. It can be as simple as making a phone call. So there are definitely people or beings like your spiritual team, your highest self, who want to interact with you, who you know what I mean, who want to support you, and Spirit wants you to, you know, give to those relationships that, you know, also give to you, and you know what I mean, it's mutual exchanges between, you know, these relationships, and it's, you know, not just perhaps ways of being in relationships, you know, what are dynamics in relationships that you perhaps don't like. So, your spiritual team also is letting you know that they are here for you at this time. If you want to reach out to them through readings, through meditation, through prayer, through, you know what I mean, knowing that they are all around you in the air, because really they're everywhere, trying to send you signs. They are here for you and here to support you and help you through working through these shadow energies, and perhaps dealing with some folks that, you know what I mean, may not have always the best intentions, or, you know what I mean, opinions, etc. of you. And we have here, every step counts. There is an advantage in taking things slowly. Breathe deeply and fully as you consider your options. So, yeah. There's a lot of different I'm sorry, that was a little weird, but I was just like agreeing with Spirit. There's a lot of different ways that you can resolve these energies, deal with these energies, and Spirit wants to let you know that, like, in the little things of, like, taking care of yourself and, you know, choosing to listen to your inner guidance over anything you've been conditioned to know or think or be, or, you know what I mean, even, like, learn in some circumstances, like, Spirit wants you to know that everything you do to listen to your intuition, your inner guidance, is going to help you stay in your power at this time. And we need to find out what the name of that sea creature is, because I am really curious, and I feel like Spirit wants you to know. Alright, it says assess your relationships and determine how they're aligned with your goals. Setting boundaries requires an honest evaluation of your present relationships. So, okay, now I'm feeling guided to read you these messages in here. I feel like I'm going to skim and see what sounds like they're, Okay. Is a relationship taking away from other areas of your life? Are you getting off track because of demands that are seeping into your personal space? If the primary reason for your connection with another is no longer a benefit, or if the relationship seems to be in a never-ending loop, it's time to make the decision to set some new boundaries. If you're being challenged personally, you will need to remain emotionally mature in dealing with the negative energy from others. You'll need to be clear in your own mind about what your boundaries are. You get to determine what is and what is not acceptable on an emotional level. You're more than capable of being level-headed and in control of your emotions. Use your emotional intelligence to make smart decisions. remember to not let circumstances or whims sway you from your core belief system and morals. This is also a reminder to reinstate boundaries you already have in place. The clown triggerfish. Okay, that's who this guy is. The clown triggerfish is so named due to the various spots and colorful markings that appear on the fish. It is almost as if the fish is wearing a clown costume or makeup. It's fucking clowns that you have to set boundaries with. That was the message in one of my previous readings. It's funny as fuck. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today here. Clown triggerfish are very territorial and protective of their environment. So maybe people are like crossing boundaries when it comes to like coming over to your house or anything like that. And Spirit's telling you like set the boundary, yo. It says the clown triggerfish is fearless and will protect its boundary. It doesn't care if it's much smaller than a threatening predator. It will relentlessly confront its foe. So, Spirit wants you to know it's time to set those boundaries, right? I knew that there were those messages in there for you for a reason. There's clown triggerfish triggered me. I'm joking. Let me stop. But so I feel called to get you love messages now from your shadow self. So group 1. Let's get you some love messages for your highest and greatest good on what your shadow self wants you to know at this time. So, Spirit, what does group 1 need to know for their highest and greatest good from their shadow self about their love life? Please and thanks. Ooh. Okay, period. Alright, group 1. Group 1. Okay, well, what's good with this? One more? No. Now I gotta move this over. What is this? Ashes from Palo Santo? Listen, it's pretty neat. Okay. Beautiful. Group 1. So group 1, your shadow self, wants you to know about your love life. Alright, Spirit. You might have had experiences and connections in your past. Maybe they're still in your life. Maybe you've cut these people off. I don't know. This is just you. There's basically been people in your life who have, like, you know, you thought that there was something special there, but there, you know what I mean, turned out that there wasn't, you know what I mean, really, and maybe you were, like, waiting around on these people to stop messing around on you, and they did not, and they are still, you know what I mean, looking at other options. They're still, you know what I mean. I heard Pain in the Town Red, so, like, maybe they're out partying and shit like that when, you know what I mean, all you wanted was, like, an honest connection. But Spirit is saying that some of these people, right, it depends on your situation. Some of these people are going to be falling away so that better people can come in, okay? So that the people that you share a higher connection with can come in. Also, that was one message for some people. For other people, this might be you've been waiting for this person to stop messing around, and the Spirit is saying that it is best to respect yourself at this time and listen to what you feel is right to do for yourself in the respect of yourself and the respect of this connection and the other person, and you know what I mean? Choices that they're making and choices that you're making at this time, Spirit really, your shadow self really wants you to respect yourself at this time, and know that, for some of you, right, things are going to get better with this person, but Spirit does not want you to wait around for that. Spirit doesn't want you to be in a waiting energy. Spirit wants you to be in a creating energy. So it is time to be creating the reality that you want to live in, creating positive experiences for yourself, for expressing your soul, and taking care of children for some of you, and see things for how they're being presented to you for what they are truly. And of course, some of you can stay positive and such, but also you have to respect yourself, because at the end of the day, how deep a connection is or can be or has been, and the respect and the time and the effort that you want put towards it on both sides, and you know that it cannot be one-sided, because that is self-sabotage. That is, I've heard that chasing, connections that, aren't working out and are one-sided is a form of self-harm, and that's what Spirit, your shadow self, is kind of saying right now. So Spirit wants you to know that even if you have to be patient, even if you have to, find happiness in other ways and find stability, emotional stability in other ways Spirit's not saying to distract you, but to help you get level-headed and, more centered and self-centered, Spirit is saying, because that's important, to be self-centered, that things are improving. Spirit wants you to know things are improving. And that is okay. It is okay to have to be patient, because it is okay to respect yourself and make good choices for yourself. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna get you some Romance Angels cards. These kind of get a little general, but sometimes there's just some channel messages Spirit wants to throw in there. So Spirit, what does Spirit want to do now for the highest and greatest good of shadow self? I want them to know about their love life through this Romance Angels type. Please and thank you. So we got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So yeah, for some of you, you are letting this person go because, perhaps it's just unforgivable, and you're in the stage of if you love me, let me go, type of stuff like that. I love you, and I love this connection too much to, let you keep treating me like this. So when you want to act right, you can come talk to me, for some of you, and for some of you, it's don't come talk to me. So it's up to y'all what your story is. So basically, as you're releasing and healing the past in the ways that people have overstepped your boundaries, you're going to be respecting yourself more, a lot more, and you're going to be able to not be hung up on how these people are treating you wrong all the time, how your love life is going bad all the time. Okay, we've got free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So yeah, free yourself from the burdens of waiting around for someone or something to change. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So yeah, things, right, I had brought up divine timing before. Divine timing is involved in this situation, in all situations, and within your life. So Spirit is saying, let go of control issues. You can't change somebody. You can't force somebody to change. So allow it to unfold naturally. Let nature take its course. And for some of you, that's a funny message. Let nature take its course, like a natural selection type of shit. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So this could be a spiritual connection, and this is indicated here, that yeah, this is a high spiritual connection, and you have been seeing the signs of this, and this connection is influenced by your belief and your faith in this connection, and then, also respecting yourself and yeah, respecting the relationship, and it's like divinity for some of you. And then we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So, but this is right under here. So for some of you, you might have been the only one reaching out, or you know what I mean, the only one who is like putting in, you know what I mean, effort. And Spirit is saying, as you lay back, as you let back, and or just you know what I mean, stop giving so much in to a one-sided situation, you're going to be able to find people in situations where you can express your love freely and in a balanced way. And Spirit is saying to trust that this can happen for you. Trust that this is coming for you. Says the situation is calling for you. Have faith. All right. So those were your love messages. You might get more love messages. And my 2 decks that I made, the music deck and the just random deck that I made. So hold on, let me take a sip of water. Let's see what else we gotta get for you, group 1. So yeah. So there's more about your love life here that Spirit perhaps wants to say. And the music deck, I'm feeling called to get the music deck messages for you right now. So Spirit, what does group 1 need to know for their highest and greatest gift and their shadow self music deck? Please and thank you. This can be love life, but this can also just be regular life. So let's see what comes for you. All right, for some of you, yes, this is a serious soul connection, and this is part of your spiritual path, your spiritual beliefs, and that's just a message that is being reinstated, and Spirit also wants to reinstate the message to respect yourself at this time and be giving to yourself. We have the Empress here, and we also have the song "Get Your Freak On" by Missy Elliott. So Spirit really wants you to be feeling like a bad bitch, making yourself feel like a bad bitch. I know it can be hard when, you know what I mean, you're not being treated, you know what I mean, correctly by somebody who you want to be in a relationship with. It could be hard to feel, you know what I mean. You get yourself up there, raise your vibration, but Spirit is saying do things that raise your vibration, like any self-care routines. I know that sounds like, it's like just, self-care routines. I say that in a lot of videos, but it honestly matters. So any type of self-care routines that you like to do, maybe doing your makeup if you like to do that. Just making sure that you are also letting yourself feel your emotions at all times of the day, whenever it is possible and available for you, to you. That can be extremely helpful to you because it can continue to help you have Spirit is saying a wake-up call to what you need to be focusing your energy on at this time. Spirit wants you to do inner child work at this time if that is something that interests you or something that like piques your curiosity or something that actually you found helps you. Spirit wants you to connect, your shadow self wants you to connect with the magic that younger you felt at times. So I'm not saying that everybody had a great childhood. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of fireworks going off at once. That might be significant to some of your childhood memories. So sorry if you hear the fireworks. Not sorry, they're cute. They're nice, you can still hear me. Anyways, Spirit is saying to connect with, what was I trying to say? Yeah, the magic of, you know, the world that younger you felt. But like I was saying, it can be hard to connect with memories of the past if you had, you know what I mean, a somewhat kind of traumatic childhood. Right, I was trying to say that earlier for childhood, and you should remember how you felt as a kid, because as a kid, I didn't really feel like a kid, or like life was magic all the time, but there's, you know what I mean, moments that saw the world and through my, you know what I mean, most honest, sometimes beautiful, like, lenses, and it was really nice, and stuff like that. So Spirit wants you to connect with that and type of vibe that, you know, is your soul's essence. Alright. And Spirit is saying, as for some of you, before you got to know this person, and this has been your love life, before you got to, you know what I mean, okay, this word comes up sometimes a lot in the readings, I think, and Spirit is also saying before you became enmeshed with this person. Alright. And Spirit is saying to, once again, work on, if you have the habit to self-sabotage and perhaps not believe in yourself, not believe in your spiritual beliefs all the way, not believe in the work that you're doing, working, or, you know what I mean, anything like that. Spirit wants you to work on some self-sabotaging, limiting beliefs at this time and see where they come from, see where the root of that is, and perhaps do some shadow work on your inner child. Yeah. And that can be done in many different ways. Yeah. There are a lot of different ways. Spirit is telling me to tell you some of the ways, like, you know what I mean, you can do readings. There's a lot of readings on here about helping your inner child. You can also get a personal reading with me. I can help you with that. You know, that's obviously not being pushed on you or anything. I was just letting you know that that's available. Also, you can do speaking with your spiritual team, praying, you know what I mean, just talking about your experiences to yourself, writing, journaling. There's a lot. But you can also research online ways to work with your inner child, ways to, you know what I mean, see the magic in life, how they have a good lens on the world. Alright, so I want to get you messages. Oh wait, I don't know if I want to get you messages just yet. Alright, yeah, I do want to get you messages. Alright, I don't know. Yeah, I do. I want to get you messages through this deck that I made right now. I didn't make it right now, I'm saying I want to get you the messages right now. So Spirit, what does group 1 need to know for their highest and greatest good through this deck that I made? To shadow self wants to know, so please and thanks. Okay. So, yeah, for some of you, you have a talent or an ability or a life purpose that is connected to expressing your soul, expressing yourself freely, truthfully, and this involves perhaps speaking your truths about the way that you find happiness and peace and harmony in this world. And sometimes that doesn't, you know, align with other people, so Spirit wants you to continue to express yourself and find ways to express yourself and give to your passions at this time, because it can help you ground yourself a lot, to be giving to your passions, and to be giving to what you believe in, and not worrying so much about people not believing in what you believe in. And that comes with being here and now in the present moment, and knowing that you have the power to make your present moment better when you allow yourself to feel your emotions, understand how you feel about certain situations, and understand how to release some hard feelings sometimes. But yeah, anyways, that was like, alright, yeah, Spirit is saying there might be joy found, and I don't know why I'm getting this energy, but it's just because, like, sometimes kids will do this. They'll bring you random stuff like a Cheeto, and they're like, here, you want this Cheeto? I love you. I like Cheetos. You want this Cheeto? But, yeah, this is a dog, obviously, but Spirit's saying you can have a lot of fun with either pets or your children at this time, because they have a lot of pure love of what the world is truly about. You know what I mean? Right, the essence of pure unconditional love without kind of baggage and, you know what I mean, compartments that some people want to put on life and relationships. Alright, anything else, Spirit, that group 1 needs to know? Hey, I love that. So, Spirit once again wants you to be giving to your passions at this time and to what your life purpose you feel is, and also staying positive, staying optimistic about good people, good things, a good relationship happening in your love life, and you know, not giving too much about the work, you know what I mean, not giving, oh my gosh, sorry, those fucking fireworks are distracting the fuck out of me. Anyways, right, Spirit wants you to think about what you do want in your relationships rather than what you don't want, because you've thought about that enough. Oh, it's the finale, wow. So yeah, Spirit's like, that shit is done. Stop fucking thinking about it, okay? Right, it's time for life to be good. Alright, I'm trying to let you see the little. Alright. And, right, Spirit really wants you to find satisfaction and happiness and relief in expressing your soul and following your passions and balancing your life with just beautiful expressions of your soul, however you live your life. Alright, and Spirit wants you to continue to take action, planned action as well, too. Sometimes unplanned action is awesome, but Spirit is also saying it's great to plan some of your actions at this time if you find that, you know what I mean, you need, more time for certain things, or, you know what I mean, your time gets messed up when you don't plan sometimes, but Spirit is saying that taking planned action at this time can really help you get a sense of relief and also feel like you're getting tasks done at this time. So, Spirit, I want to get you some more messages for your group 1. Okay, but we're going to get these ones first. Spirit, what does group 1 need to know for their high Spirit is good to bring an energy deck. I'm going to show us up right now. Hold your vision, fixed moon. Spirit wants you to hold your vision on the life that you believe that you deserve. And if it's not exactly what you think that you deserve, and that vision isn't really like all that great, Spirit wants you to work on that and get your vision correct and start, Spirit said embodying that vision. So being that vision, living that vision. And it says don't let your pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. So yeah, you might think that what you want is too extravagant, too, you know what I mean, impossible because of others' beliefs or anything like that. But Spirit's saying, don't let pride get in your way. Don't let, you know what I mean, right? Trying to impress others get in your way, because that's not going to get you far. Right. If your Spirit's saying if your family gets mad because you're an extravagant person, you lower yourself because they call you a show off and shit like that, because you know what I mean, you like to just do your thing, and that's like not sitting right with them. Spirit's saying, you know what I mean, those are low vibrational people, and just don't let pride get in your way. I don't know if it's pride that's getting in your way, but just don't let any energies get in your way when it comes to respecting yourself and expressing yourself, because that totally is just not energy worth giving to, or, you know what I mean, right, feeding, because you deserve to express yourself. Oh my gosh, I heard this saying the other day, and it was like, to say to, like, people who say you're so full of yourself, like, what else would I be full of? Like, I'm supposed to be giving to myself, finding happiness for myself, and, like, right, building myself up. Why wouldn't I be full of myself and my thoughts and my, you know what I mean, beliefs, and just fucking, right, love for self, like, period. Like, I created myself. We all created ourselves with, you know what I mean, right, our consciousness. We create our lives with our consciousness. So Be full of yourself, motherfucker. Alright, Spirit. Anything else Group 1 needs to know for the highest and greatest good? Please and thanks. Alright, and we got communication is key in New Moon in Gemini. So, Spirit might be sending you some serious high vibe messages and signs. If they're saying out in the world, if you're like traveling, if you are perhaps looking at some sort of video and it kind of like, I don't know, not this video, but like, I don't know, they're just saying like if you come across some sort of thing that reminds you of your spiritual team, reminds you of the path that you're on right now, those are signs from Spirit to continue, to help you continue on the path that you are creating right now, that you see fit right now. And they want you to continue to take those messages seriously. Alright, anything else from Group 1? Please and thank you, Spirit. Yep, and we got balance, spirituality, and practicality. So they're saying that you take these messages very seriously, and that you do, you know, try your best to believe in what is going on around you and the messages that you're receiving. But Spirit is saying those messages and our signs can only go so far if you are not doing physical things like believing in yourself, like doing things to express yourself, like doing things to slow down and listen to what you're feeling. Like if you don't do those things, like our signs and our messages are only going so far, because you have to be the one to make this change and make the reality that you want to live in right now. So, yep, and we got on the bottom of the deck, your dreams need a practical plan. So it's time to work with this kind of being patient with self, being patient with others, being patient with the situation energies at this time, while you are, some of you, rebuilding the way that you live and work. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Has this been shaking? I don't know if it's been shaking, but either way, it'll be okay. But yeah, rebuilding the way that you communicate with others. Perhaps, like, right, I didn't need to maybe apologize for that. I mean, I am sorry if it's like a little annoying, but like, I'm still going to do my work how I want to do my work. So, right, don't apologize to others for the way that you're doing things. Continue to believe in yourself and make plans, right? Planned actions for your beliefs. I'm saying your beliefs, but like what you believe in, like yeah, what you want to do. So I want to get you some, perhaps some tarot. Not perhaps, I'm gonna get them for you. Some more messages from tarot, and then we will get you some closing messages with the Fortune Cookies deck. So let me just get some water real quick. So, Spirit, what does Group 1's shadow self want them to know? Please and thank you and this is what highest greatest good we got. Yes, of course. So Spirit's saying there might be some people that are always watching you, always, you know what I mean, right? Trying to teach you about something or let you know about their way of doing things, and perhaps this has stunted your growth, Spirit is saying, or, you know what I mean, made some things go by slower than you intended because of, you know what I mean, what this has struck within you. Perhaps, you know what I mean, having to deal with imposter syndrome, having to deal with self-sabotaging behaviors, beliefs, stuff like that. But a Spirit is saying that these people, you know what I mean, right, they're just like, the Spirit's calling them naysayers, and then I'm also seeing like a fucking like weird ass just crowd of people who came to hate, like, and this is just like, right, anywhere, like, so I don't know how that applies to you guys, because I'm getting like different visions of different people. So there might be some people judging you for a lot of different choices that you've made in your life, but fuck them, because right, you can look upon me, you can keep looking at me and all this shit, but you're growing steadily, and it might be slowly, but it's fucking steadily. What do we hear about the fucking tortoise in the hare? Slow and steady wins the race? Yeah, exactly, boy. Exactly. Spirit is saying once again, do not listen to the ways of others. Do not friggin' listen to the arguments and the pettiness and the fucking lies and I'm hearing narcissism and drama of others. It's not worth your time. And your shadow self is saying this because perhaps in your subconscious or consciously or unconsciously or just like halfway, it's been in your worries, in your, you know what I mean, a field of, you know, affecting your freaking life and your choices. So Spirit is saying, no more of this. No more of this. It is time to take action on what your soul is telling you right now. And you might be feeling angry because of these people, Spirit is saying. But Spirit is saying, use that anger, transmute that anger. Do not let that anger get the best of you and lower your vibration. Use that anger for power. If you like to do magic, Spirit is saying, don't be doing, you know what I mean, right? Anything that would come back on you, be bad or anything. Spirit is saying, do benevolent, good magic with this anger, with this energy. Ask Spirit to help you transmute this energy, this anger, and it's something more powerful into taking action on your dreams and what, you know what I mean, you see fit for yourself, for your life. And some Spirit is saying, and for your sexual energies, your sex life at this time. So, yeah, some of y'all. Alright. Yeah, because some people, you know what I mean, right, for your love life, they're saying you're not going to find happiness in chasing where there is not, or where there's not a start happening at this time. Right, you create the starts in your love life if you want. For some of you, it says express your love. So some of you, you do need to be the ones to create, you know what I mean, benevolent, good times in your love life. But for others of you, this is just like, once again, knowing that your happiness is not lying and thinking over and over and over again about the past. Your happiness lies in creating this happiness in the present moment and taking action on what you know is going to bring you happiness exactly in this present moment. Amen. And it's going to make you feel in alignment with your soul and the things that you and your soul like to do. So, Spirit, what does group one need to know for their highest and greatest good from their shadow self through the Fortune Cookies deck? These are your closing messages, group one. It's been a nice reading for you. I didn't expect these readings to be this long, but I just let Spirit, you know, do the length, I suppose. I said before to Spirit, I started this video, I was like, hey, let's do this in a nice timely fashion, and you know what I mean, let it be a nice time, whatever it must be, I guess. And I thought, you know, hey, you know, we're gonna be a little shorter, but every reading is different length, to be honest, but sometimes they're similar. But either way, yeah, it's long and it's this lengthy and it's this deep and shadowy for a reason, because we go deep on this channel. So I'm not mad. I love you all. So Spirit, what does group one need to know for their highest and greatest good from their shadow self? This Fortune Cookies deck. Please and thank you. Alrighty, yep. I was getting this message before. Oh my gosh, this card even like got flipped over. Especially with that crowd of people who just hate on you. I heard the song as I was shuffling this deck, and it kind of like has been a little like, I think resurfaced on TikTok a little bit, the song Pass the Dutchie on the left hand side, yeah. And so then Spirit showed me like you and a group of friends like smoking together, like chilling together, and like Spirit is saying like some people that you smoke and chill with perhaps maybe are not your friends, and just don't be given to that energy at this time, and let what's falling away fall away. And then this card came out that says reflection. Friendships in your life may come to an end, others could blossom and become stronger. So yeah, exactly, that song came up for a reason, because some people that you're hanging out with are not worth it to keep hanging out with, to keep giving that energy towards, but some people are, they're saying, and let good things happen and envision good things, good relationships, make good things happen in, right, certain relationships as you feel necessary. Alright, Spirit, what else does group one's shadow self want to know? We got difficult times Be on your guard against chaos, as unforeseen perils or emotional upheaval are foretold. So yeah, you could be working towards improving your energy, raising your vibration at this time. So as you do that, as you raise your vibration, as you set these boundaries with others, like we've been talking about, unforeseen perils or emotional upheaval could be foretold. It says difficult times, reflection, friendships could be coming to an end. So that speaks for itself, and certain relationships could be changing, but this is all going to be for the better because you are raising your vibration right now and letting go what does not serve you. So Spirit is saying if it gets a little emotional, just know that this is okay. This is all part of letting yourself feel what you need to feel so that you can get through it and be more present and learning in the present moment about what's going on and not dwelling on negativity, dwelling on low vibrations that do not serve you. So we have opportunities here. So the stranger is about to change your life. Exciting times and plenty of action. Plus a special family reunion looks likely. Okay, so yeah. Don't let these messages get you down about, certain people falling away or anything like that. Spirit is saying that fun times are ahead. There's opportunities and, Hope Spirit saying options all around. And you are going to connect with your soul family, good friends within divine timing. And the message on the bottom of the deck, your last message from your shadow self, it says perseverance. You may feel like you're getting nowhere, but there are wonderful changes ahead. Don't give up. So, Group 1, it was a pleasure reading for you. Thank you for joining me. If you want to like this video, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when I upload. Every time I upload, go ahead and do that, please do. Also, I offer personal readings and healings, and more information can be found in the description of this video as well as my bio on YouTube if you're interested. And I just want to thank you once again, Group 1, for joining me and getting messages from your shadow self for your highest and greatest good. So I want to call on God, Source, Saints, Angels, Ancestors, Star Family, Spiritual Team members, and Highest Self, and thank you, my beautiful, benevolent spiritual team, my Highest Self, for helping me get clear and concise messages for Group 1 about their shadow self. Alright, amen, Group 1. So, see you later, Group 1. See you in another video. Have a great time. Bye. Hey, Group 2. If you chose Group 2, this is going to be your reading. So, this is going to be messages from your shadow self. These are going to be messages from your shadow self. So, let's get started. I chose to do cards for the display of the pick a card, pick a group section of this reading. And these cards are from my Archangel deck. It is an Oracle deck from Diana Cooper. And I just wanted to get you guys your first message here. So from that deck, I felt called to. So these are going to be messages from an Archangel. And the Archangel that you got is Archangel Jophiel. And their message is act with wisdom. Use information for the highest and greatest good. So Spirit's telling me some of you might not believe in the messages that come through on YouTube readings or readings in general, and Spirit is just saying to be open and to just see what comes through and see, you know what I mean, what resonates for you. Of course, not every message is going to resonate for you, as this is a general reading and it can be for many, many people. So Spirit's saying take what resonates, and also said take certain things with a grain of salt if it can be a little, you know what I mean, too forward, but you want to take some sort of information, beliefs, or just information period, right, from some things. So that was for some of you. And for this message here, I'm just getting that Spirit is saying to act wisely and use the information that you find from your shadow self for good and not for self-sabotage or not for to be sulking around. Spirit is saying. So let's see, for the last group I felt called to get their messages from this as well, so I'm going to do that with you guys too. So we're going to get some Whispers of the Ocean Oracle cards here from Angela Hartfield. I don't always like say what decks I'm using, but sometimes I do just to feel fancy, or not just to feel fancy, well, to feel fancy sometimes, but just, I don't know, sometimes it just feels right to say it and let you guys know what the decks are. So, Whispers of the Ocean, Angela Hartfield, y'all know now. Group 2, Spirit, what does Group 2 Shadow Self want me to know at this time? Please and thank you. Safe and surrounded by love. Keep your heart open and know you're being protected. Listen to what you know to be true and allow yourself to see and understand what's going around you. So this is once again about believing in what you believe in, taking information that you need to, and there we go, yeah, right. Help appears in various ways. There's much more support for you. Sometimes you may get so adrift that you forget to look to the support systems that are with you continually. So some of you might be concerned about money at this time, and Spirit is saying that you have a support system in some way, shape, or form, whether this be the universe supporting you in your endeavors and you believing in yourself, therefore manifesting good things towards, you know what I mean, what you're believing in and towards your money situation. But this is also, you may have some people who are here to help if you are having financial troubles at this time. And yeah, alright, here we go. Yeah, and Spirit is saying there are going to be endings coming to any financial hardships situations. And this says push to surface. You may have become complacent. You may be stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics in your life. So there might be some action that you might want to be taking at this time that could help you in a lot of different ways. Oh. And Spirit is saying don't become complacent, don't become stagnant. Find ways to help yourself. Even if it might be discouraging, you might have to ask certain people that you don't want to ask for help. Know that they are here for you, know that they love you, and know that you are working, and the work that you are doing at this time is helping you Spirit says severely. I don't know if it's like it needs to be severely, but it's helping you severely. They're saying improve your financial situation yourself and improve your just mindset just greatly by it's going to by moving your energy and believing in yourself and continuing this work here. And it says rediscover your zeal. Pay attention to the passion you're feeling for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, or your relationship. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration. So yeah, I'm feeling you guys are trying to feel inspired at this time and looking for inspiration and your life experiences and your everyday life. And Spirit is saying that you can you do have the power within you to create these harmonious times. Spirit is saying if you need to stop and smell the roses, stop and smell the roses. There is nothing wrong with that. Spirit's also saying if you want to go for a walk and it's raining outside, but you have a raincoat, a rain jacket, an umbrella, or something to protect yourself, and you're like feeling the vibe out there, go ahead and do it, because it's going to be a healing experience, and it's going to help you find inspiration in the little things, and when you find inspiration in the little things, you're finding it in the big things that you envision as well, and not just seeing certain things as an end result, just craving end results. So yeah, Spirit wants you to find ways to give to your passion and desires at this time, and Spirit is saying you're talented as well, so they want you to daydream when it comes to expressing yourself through these talents, and that's going to help you get and manifest the experiences that you deserve and want. So your shadow self is also trying to tell you, it says in the light of the moon, a full moon can shine light on what you've been resisting. This can be anything from your fears to your soul's beauty. So you might be fearful of certain things, certain ways of living, certain ways of, certain beliefs. But Spirit is saying that you're finding your soul's beauty and feeling out what is happening around you and trusting what you feel. Spirit is also saying if you want to reach out to your angels at this time, they are around you. Right, for some of you, again, you don't really, have connection that much to your spiritual team, or you don't know really what that is, or you don't really connect that much with that type of stuff. But if you are interested, angels at this time, Archangel Jophiel, and angels is as a term for guardian angels, like your passed on loved ones and people like that are around you in the world. Spirit is saying to reach out to them, pray to them, feel their energy, fill yourself with good positive energy and through these relationships, because it says help appears in various ways, so they're here to help you. And sometimes the messages that come from them, most of the time the messages that come from them are sometimes just greater than what some people can afford to give in this lifetime, or right, can even some Spirit saying fathom, or like, right, some people just don't understand your stuff, can't give proper advice, but Spirit's got your back. So yep. And Spirit is once again saying that it's important to find joy in little things. This time can be very helpful to you. So, alright, let's get you some love life messages now. What your shadow self wants you to know. Group 2, about your love life. So, Spirit, what does Group 2 need to know for the highest and greatest good about their love life? For the highest and greatest good. Shadow self. Okay. Ready? even before I flip over the card, I'm like already feeling the energy. As soon as they affirm it with the card, I'm like, yeah. Even though this is literally like your life story over here, and I'm like, yeah. It's funny. Anyways, Spirit saying you might have had some connections with some people that really like sparked your soul, or you felt was a soulmate that ended in fights, ended in conflict, ended in, you know what I mean, just y'all not getting along, or you being heartbroken, or both. And Spirit is saying that, okay, these people who you were involved with in the past, they did not have similar values to you, okay? They did not know how to be in alignment with perhaps their dreams and their highest beliefs, and perhaps this passion for life that you are working on getting into right now, and that is not your fault. Spirit is saying also to know that, like, even if you were inspired to do this, even if you were always inspired to help them help themselves change, like, you ultimately, like, can't change anyone. You can't, like, be their lone inspiration. Like, they definitely have to find that within themselves and find ways to dig themselves out of holes that they've dug for themselves, bro. So Spirit is just saying it is okay to let go of certain toxic people at this time, or, you know what I mean, the thoughts or the longing for them, because, like, Spirit is saying if they wanted to, they could have, and they would have, and they would right now, right? So somebody else has some work to do on themselves, and Spirit is saying the work that you're doing on yourself is phenomenal, and don't get caught up in worrying about what another should be doing for themselves, because everybody's on their own path. Everybody's got, you know what I mean, their own soul, and, you know what I mean, actions in life and experiences to take care of, right? Baggage to take care of, and you don't need to be worrying about other people's baggage at this time. You just got to be thinking about what, what you've been feeling this whole time, and trusting in what you've been feeling this whole time. All right. Is there anything else, Spirit, that group 2 needs to know for their highest and greatest good about their love life? Spirit, thank you. So, yeah. Spirit is saying keep taking this time to work on yourself, and know that change is going to happen, transformation, a rebirth is going to happen, and is taking place, and is happening for you through this work, through these positive experiences, with facing your shadow self and hearing what your intuition has been telling you, feeling what your intuition has been telling you. So yeah. Some people were not treating you correctly. Some people were disloyal to you, and that really fucked you up and made you be perhaps in an energy where you're like waiting around for something to change, waiting around for somebody else, your perfect match, to come in. But Spirit is saying that you low-key know that waiting around for this to happen isn't going to just, you know what I mean, like, give you what you want. You can't just wait around. You have to be the person who's making good choices and taking action and listening to, you know what I mean, themselves and the transformation that they're making in themselves at this time, and seeing how that's leading them towards better things and helping them create better things. So Spirit's just saying, like, don't worry about, you know, the choices that other people made. That's their choices, and it might have, you know, certain people's choices might have brought your biggest fears to life. But Spirit is saying that this has all been, you know what I mean, obviously to see the true colors of everything and not wait around on somebody to change or be better or show up in their role. So it is just time to create what it is that you need to create for yourself, to bring in what you want to bring in for yourself, and trust and believe in that, and right, connect your passion for life and these really cool moments that you've experienced to these experiences. Connect that, make that, like weave that in these new experiences, that passion for life that you have, and you're gonna see good things happen and come to life, and you're going to be making better choices and seeing boundaries set more easily with other people. But you have to set the boundary with yourself to choose better times, and to choose to respect yourself, and also be able to set boundaries with other people when it comes to respecting you, when it comes to not overstepping boundaries, and not accepting less from another because they're whatever. Right, you're seeing the truth. It's kind of like, right, standing your ground against bullshit. So, group 2, Spirit. What does group 2 need to know for their highest and greatest good from their shadow self, for their love life? Through this Romance Angels deck, let's get you some Romance Angels messages here. Group 2, your highest and greatest good from your shadow self. Alright, we got wedding. This situation involves marriage, so for some of you, this person that I was talking about in your past, you may have been married to them, you may have wanted to marry them. Sorry if it didn't work out, but Spirit is also saying that as you continue to align with your highest beliefs in how the world works, and how you know what I mean. This says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path, so this might be just connected to the way you see the universe and the world, and spirit and your highest self around here, and soulmates and stuff like that. The Spirit is saying, like, that one thing didn't work out for a reason. You had to learn a lesson from that soul with that soul. You might have children with that person. Yeah, Spirit is saying that good things and like a happy love life, somebody who you can marry is going to be coming along, will be along, as you continue to align with your beliefs, that you can have that. There's more beyond what failed before. And we got getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So yeah, you're going to be getting to know each other with whoever, whatever new person is going to be coming along. You're going to have those deep conversations, be able to like feel each other's soul and feel the cool energy in the room, and maybe some cool tension and stuff like that, and uncover it, you know what I mean, and not just have tension of, past things, or tension in your house, in your room, in your mind of a past person. Spirit is saying that, you'll be able to be honest with your new people, this new person, 100% about, these situations in the past, what you've dealt with in the past, and, it's going to help you be more honest about perhaps fears that you have and being in a relationship. So, you got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime, and very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, and these came out together. So, Spirit is saying that, yes, you can have a true love in this lifetime, and you can have it soon. You can have it within whatever timing you want, as you decide, right, what you want, decide that you deserve what you want. And yeah, see, this is just more indication that, yeah, you might be separated from another person. And Spirit saying that is for a reason. And it says, we've got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So yeah, you might have found a lot of answers in solitude, and right, trying to find oneness within self and not in a partnership. So Spirit is saying that it's great to be connecting with yourself like that, and it's opening you to more better experiences, and to just more experiences, period, by not, being perhaps codependent on giving a lot to that energy, whether it be actually happening in your physical life or just in your emotional, mental life. So, bottom of the deck, once again, Spirit is saying you're really going to be able to like have heart-to-hearts, good conversations, honest discussions of feelings with, you know, these new people that you're attracting or bringing into your life, and it's going to be good. So, yeah, right, there's going to be a lot of nice chemistry and magnetic energy around y'all. So, it's pretty cool. Alright, so Spirit, what does group 2 need to know for the highest and greatest good from their shadow self through this deck that I made? Thank you. I made this deck, y'all. These are all my illustrations. Don't judge my art. Judge it if you want. It's not a contest, though, damn it. You just fucking write it. Alright. We got the Om. This means that you need to have your mind and your body and your spirit in balance at this time. And Spirit is saying that happened when you released yourself from certain people, certain situations, certain relationships. And you began to, okay, Spirit is saying pick up on the random occurrences of life. So see where things in life still is, even when certain things have fallen apart or seem dark and bleak. Okay. So, yeah, Spirit is saying you really need to get out for a walk right now. Like, if you can go, if that's available to you, to like get out some way, some shape, or some form. Maybe on the internet for some of you who can't get out. And like dress up your fucking, you know what I mean, character really cool and like fucking experience the world if you like to experience the world that way. Or like Google Maps, either way. For some of you, right, Spirit is saying you need to get dressed up, you need to take a fucking shower, brush your fucking teeth, comb your fucking hair, or whatever you fucking do to get sexy or whatever, feeling sexy, and like, yo, go for a walk, go out to the store, something like that, to just feel like in your element, feel fresh. And also, Spirit is saying you might feel like more how your energy is like magnetic and beautiful and attractive to others and to the world, you know what I mean? And you might see that beauty in other people too when you go out and just express yourself freely and try to, you know, just enjoy the little things in life, like, I don't know, human interaction, nature, cool things. So yeah, Spirit's saying if there's something that you want to do out in nature, like have a nice fire, obviously be safe, y'all, conceal it, make sure that it's going to be in a safe area, it's not dry, all that shit. You don't know. But either way, Spirit is saying if y'all want to have like some sort of fire, if you can't have a fire, Spirit is saying like candlelight, if you like candles. Maybe on YouTube you could put a campfire type of thing on, so you can hear it, so you can like see it, feel it, like, hear the pops and the, you know, stuff. But if you want to go out in nature as well, to have fire, that could be extremely healing for you at this time, to just be out in nature, be at peace, and be really, truly experiencing like just nature. Spirit is saying you need nature at this time. It's going to be real healing for you. Alright. Spirit, what else does group 2 need to know for the highest greatest good? Spirit saying that you're thinking that this is some type of like red pill, blue pill type shit right now, and you're like perhaps like right, thinking, oh my gosh, this shit is like some woo-woo shit. I don't know, sometimes that annoys me when people say that, but that's a vibe that I'm getting from you right now. Spirit's just saying, you know what I mean, right? Let new ideas take form, new beliefs maybe take form, think about some things. Because there's perhaps more to life than you've seen or limited yourself to see before. And Spirit is saying, right, don't see the jar as half empty or already fucking full of shit. Like, y'all don't even know the half of it. The world and universe is always expanding, and we're part of the world and universe. So wouldn't we keep expanding too? We always will be, and we always are. So Spirit is saying to, right, ground yourself at this time. Getting out in nature can help you ground yourself at this time. So want to get you some Moonology messages. Group 2. Spirit, what does Group 2 need to know for their highest and greatest good through Moonology depth, please and thank you. Show yourself. The answers you need are coming. Full Moon in Gemini. So, I feel like there might be a full moon in Gemini coming up. I could be wrong. I don't know what this full moon is going to be in yet, because I usually save that shit for the last minute. I'm such a freaking procrastinator, but I always get my shit done. I always like to have fun with my moon rituals, so full moon might be significant to you, as well as Gemini season at this time for answers flowing into you, epiphanies happening, the universe conspiring in your favor. So, Spirit, what else does Group 2 need to know for the highest and greatest good? And also Spirit saying, don't forget your headphones if you like to listen to music on your walks. Because that would well, they're saying, like, obviously take your headphones out at certain times if you want to hear the nature and stuff, but, like, some of y'all really like to vibe and, like, feel yourself, feel your energy while you're walking to music, so do that. We got adjustments are required, 3rd quarter moon. So Spirit saying, yeah, we're talking about all this good stuff and stuff like that, and we've talked about the dark stuff too, and it's time to find a balance between all of this, and it is time to, Spirit said, take some things at face value. So, right, know when enough is enough for certain things. Alright, we got a personal issue reaches resolution. So Spirit is saying you're going to be helping yourself deal with a lot of personal issues by feeling your feelings and letting things come to a head like this, and allowing healing to take place. Balsamic moon, a time for healing. So yeah, you might want to work with the full moons coming up. There's one on, I believe, June 14th it's coming here. Excuse me, but you might be watching this video at another time because it's some timeless reading. And Spirit's just saying you might like to work with full moons to release all the energies that don't serve you in your highest and greatest good. Look up full moon rituals, see which one you'd like to do, perhaps make your own. And also Spirit is saying right now, if some of you would like to go to therapy, right? Obviously not everybody likes to do that, not everybody is open to that, but if some of you have been thinking about, like, man, I think I like wanted to try therapy, Spirit's saying that that could be extremely helpful for you at this time to, you know what I mean, experience that, see how therapy goes, and find a therapist that works for you. Maybe you've had experiences in the past where you didn't have the therapist that worked for you, and that sucks, but there's people out for you, out there for people out for you. If you feel like people are out for you, right? If you felt like your therapist was maybe, you know what I mean, not really working and conspiring in your favor before. I'm laughing, but that honestly could be true. Spirit is saying you'll find somebody who is out there for you, can be helpful and very helpful to you. And Spirit is saying it is time to take action on the things that you feel really passionate, perhaps you have some anger about. Spirit is saying it's time to transmute this energy and help yourself heal and grow in more ways than Spirit is saying than you can comprehend. So this is really a transformative, great energy that is taking place within you, Group 2, and that's awesome. So Spirit, what else does Group 2 need to know for the highest and greatest good today? Please and thank you. This is the music deck. Let's get you some messages from some songs, channeled messages. This could be about your love life. This could be about your regular life. Shadow self is trying to tell you, okay, first off, that there is deeper meaning to the messages and the synchronicities that are taking place at this time. Spirit wants you to continue to open yourself up to perhaps what is piquing your curiosity, piquing your interest at this time within yourself, your spiritual beliefs, perhaps expanding that. Perhaps before you only knew about Jesus and aliens, and perhaps you're seeing that, you know what I mean, certain people around you are Jesus and aliens. So, alright. And yeah, this might be something that's really extremely personal to you, your spiritual path and journey, and Spirit is saying, like, if you want to get into, like, doing this, like, 100% yourself and not relying on other people for, you know what I mean, like their services or anything like that, that is available to you. You can pick up a deck of cards at any time and start learning for yourself and start channeling from spirit and practicing and connecting with spirit. Everybody has psychic abilities and the ability to connect with spirit within them. So believe in yourself and believe in doing this yourself, because it is possible. And you know what I mean? You have this available to you at this time to believe in yourself and have a spiritual path happening for you, type of stuff. And also, once again, I was telling you that angels are around you at this time. And if you feel perhaps a little uneasy or unsettled about giving in or, exploring your spirituality, Archangel Michael is an archangel who can help you feel a lot protected, a lot more stable and clear in your intentions and what it is that you're trying to do and explore and experience for yourself and in your life, healing experiences as well. So your angels want to let you know that they're here for you at this time. Your guardian angels as well, protective guardian angels as well. Okay, so the family members who passed on, who protecting you now and who protected you before as well, protecting you always. All right. Is there anything else to needs? And spirit is saying relax. You can find a lot of messages, and you will find most of your messages in relaxation and meditation, and also in sleep and your dreams. So spirit is saying to stay open and stay relaxed, stay in a Zen state as much as you can. Obviously, you know what I mean, there's time and place for everything, but spirit is saying if there's this calmness, if there's a connectedness with spirit that you want to be attaining and be having right now, that's available to you through peace and giving to yourself relaxation and following the vibe of what your body and your soul, your mind is telling you need at this time, not what everybody else in society is telling you what you need at this time. So let's get you some more messages from tarot, and then we will get you some fortune cookies, closing messages for your highest and greatest good, and that will be your shadow self messages. Those will be. So let's get you some more. Group 2, Spirit. What does Group 2 need to know for the highest and greatest good? From the shadow self, please and thank you. Bless you. That was a loud sneeze from my mom out there. You heard it. Okay. Anything else? Group 2, shadow self. So Spirit is saying that you're going to find people that you are going to have a good time with. If you have children, you're going to have a good time with them because you're creating that. If you have other family members, other friends that you have around you, you're going to have a good time with them. And right, it's good to think about the good times with the people that you have around you now, rather than thinking about the bad times with somebody who isn't around you now. Okay. Yeah, because you're moving on from that. You're no longer going to be in the rapid fucking rivers of fucking depression or just overthinking, anxiety with overthinking situations that happen. Spirit is saying some of you years ago, and this is not judgment, this is Spirit saying it is time to heal. So Spirit, is there anything else that Group 2 needs to know for the highest and greatest good? Right. And Spirit is saying, right, the mask is coming off, the blinders are coming off, you can see, and you can feel within yourself, you have the confidence within you. Also, Spirit is saying to work on your solar plexus chakra at this time. Solar plexus, oh my gosh, I'm trying to, it's right. My talking is going crazy because I'm judging myself on how I said chakra. It's chakra, right? Here. Okay, work on your solar plexus chakra. At this time, it can help you a lot with being more confident in yourself and being more confident in what you are coming to see about your world. Alright? And Spirit's saying that dwelling on old things does not bring you happiness. So work on the things that do bring you happiness. Experiment. Maybe test yourself out. Hey, if I let myself dwell all day on old stuff, does that make me happy? Or does taking good steps, doing fun things with myself, with my perhaps children, make me happier? Right. Alright, Spirit. right, creative endeavors and pursuits. I hear that you might like to write. You gotta give to those things, because that's going to help you feel a lot more confident in yourself and in this life that you are creating and have created for yourself. And it could be bringing you, right, financial abundance. Alrighty. Being confident in your work. Yep. And by having this pure, spirit saying uncut energy, I don't know what that would mean to you. So like, yeah, pure uncut energy, that is actually a message here coming through. So you might have creative endeavors and pursuits, and it might be, you know what I mean, a lot of people do certain things certain ways when it comes to these creative endeavors and pursuits. And like, for example, Spirit's telling me to give you an example. Like me, my tarot videos, I do not edit them. They're like raw, they're uncut, like they just are what they are. And like, just, you know, found that works for me, okay, and I'm fine with that. And like, for example, another example, like, and like, I like to make films, and like, I like to have raw, like, cool, awesome, genuine footage, and genuine people being genuine, and like having my art being genuine and stuff like that. Same with my music and stuff like that. I don't need everything, or, you know what I mean? Like, I am honestly, right, I love to have things perfect, as perfect as it can be, but like, at the end of the day, there comes to a point where like, you stop yourself from expressing yourself by trying to fit into what, you know what I mean, you think will sound better to others or anything like that. Like, you need to see what sounds good to yourself, what, if you do music, yeah, or you need to, see what looks good to yourself, right? If you do fucking film, or what if you do art, anything like that. Like, don't think about what other people wanna, like, how other people would judge your art right away. Like, fuck that. And Spirit is saying, right, you're going to find a lot of answers in rest, in meditation, in closing your eyes or opening them. I don't know if you like to stare into space. But either way, opening your eyes, closing your eyes, and connecting with what is inside of you, who is inside of you, what that energy, who you are, your energy is telling you, giving you, feeding you at this time. Spirit is saying, don't worry too much about it. Don't get nervous about it. Get excited about it, because there are emotions, there are happy starts and breakthroughs, epiphanies waiting to be had, and just that are building up within you at this time. Is there anything else here? Alright, and this comes through respecting your feelings, the boundaries that you've put up, to, right, respecting yourself, to be respecting yourself and having respect come towards you. Alright, for some of you, you have been, right, some of you, right, I'm getting a vibe, no, I know that some of you are a single parent, and you have just done it all by yourself. You've been the mother and the father, so Spirit is just like congratulating you on that, because you've done an amazing job at, you know, not only your kid or kids turning out how they are, who they've become and who they're becoming, and also to how you've turned out and who you are and who you're becoming. Because, right, it takes a lot to be able to follow your passions at the same time as helping another soul follow their passions and live and be. So let's get you some closing messages, Group 2. Spirit, what does Group 2 need to know for their highest greatest good through this fortune cookies deck from their shadow self? Please and thanks. Alrighty, yep, that energy came out here as well. Spirit is telling you that you need to rest, and you're going to find these answers in rest, not by going. They promise you. They said, we promise you. And this is not a threat, but a promise. Okay, anyways, it says your hard work will see results, but your health needs to be maintained. So check in with your doctor, dentist, and health professional and try to maintain a healthy lifestyle. This is not applying for everybody. Don't go to the doctor's, dentist, whatever, if you don't want to do all of that, if you don't need to do all of that. They're just saying, maintain a healthy lifestyle. You are your own doctor. You are your own dentist by listening to what the hell your body's telling you, by taking care of yourself and making good routines for your health. And then not just going and burning yourself out for what they're saying. So rest, they're saying, you're going to find a lot of answers. And here we go, we got nature, interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you. And so really, nature and being at peace with self and nature is going to help tremendously. And Spirit is also saying, as you go out to feel yourself and feel your energy and, you know what I mean, right, vibe with the world and the universe, they're saying, don't be caught up, don't be always 100% the whole time thinking about, hey, am I going to meet somebody today? Oh, am I going to see some cool people? Am I going to be changed by, you know what I mean, somebody? Like, you have to be the one to be making this change and this cool stuff and be bringing this stuff in. So, like, of course, it's awesome to stay optimistic that, you know what I mean, you're going to be meeting cool people, that you're going to be, like, maybe seeing a cute person if you want to be, like, dating or anything like that. But they're saying, like, don't let the dating type of shit, like, be the forefront of your shit. Like, you gotta have a balance. So, that balance. So, interacting with nature, being at one with yourself, at peace with yourself, and being grounded and mindful can help you extremely at this time to have that balance. That's pretty much for group 2. Please and thank you. I don't know if I called y'all group 3, but you're group 2. I know you are. Alright. We got opportunities, an important offer will be made, be prepared to dress to impress. So they're saying, once again, right, stay optimistic that, like, cool shit is going to happen, that you are going to meet cool people, but of course, right, maintain that balance. And they're saying, like, dress to impress yourself, and dress to be feeling like, right, Spirit saying your Sunday's best. So if you want to dress up in your Sunday's fucking best, then fucking do that, bro. And we got commitments indicated around love or business, and it'll make you feel better. So this could be a commitment about around self-love, around love for, you know what I mean, finding love, you know what I mean, that type of stuff. Either way, you're gonna be finding this stuff, and there's a lot of opportunity around you for this stuff to play out, for good things to play out, good interactions with your family and such. So Spirit is saying to continue to let, you know what I mean, the ways of being, the people, all of that shit that doesn't serve you fall away, and let good things and good people and good experiences come in, and follow your intuition on that, and when and how you want it to come in and make that happen. So thank you, group 2, for joining this reading. I know it was a lengthy one. A lot of them on here are lengthy. We like to go deep on this channel, so I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that this brought you some comfort, some sense of clarity in your shadow self, and what your shadow self wants you to know at this time. So thank you, group 2, for joining. If you want to like, subscribe, freaking hit the bell for notifications every time I upload a new video, go ahead and do that if y'all want to. And also, I want to let y'all know that I offer personal healings and readings at this time, and more information can be found about those in the description of this video, as well as my bio here on YouTube. So thank you, group 2, for joining once again. I want to thank God, Source, Saints, Angels, Ancestors, Star Family, Spiritual team members, and myself for helping me get clear and concise messages for group 2. And once again, group 2, thanks for joining. I'll see y'all later. Amen. Take it easy. Thanks. Bye. Okay, group 3. If you chose group 3, this is going to be your reading. So, the card that you got is, this is from the Archangel deck, Diana Cooper Oracle cards over here. So, these are going to be messages from your shadow self. So, Spirit, let's get messages for group 3, and our highest and good is good. So, the card that you got is Lord Wavizel. This is Wavizel, I believe you say it like that, something like that. And that is part of the Archangel deck. So Lord Wavizel says, accept and send healing, or being of the universe. So Spirit is saying, accept healing through this video, accept healing through the work that you're doing on yourself, and also send it through being your most authentic self. That is how you heal the world, by being your most authentic self. It says you're a being of the universe, right? You're a divine, beautiful being who deserves to express themselves naturally and freely. And Spirit wants you to do that at this time. And, you know, I showed group 1, the back of the Archangel's deck, which is just, you know, the overbearing energy for everybody. But I did not show group 2 because it was kind of like that message just kept coming through type, kind of. Like, it was just a big part of the reading as well. This message that came through, so I suppose I just didn't give it to them. But I feel that you need this message, and it's Archangel Anael, which says, seek soul satisfaction, fan a flame of inner happiness. So Spirit really wants you to find what makes you happy and be given to that fully. Alright, right, with 100% of yourself. So Spirit, I know I'm feeling like, I know, so like sometimes I just get the urge to do things a little out of the normal order. And the normal order isn't really like a normal order anyways, it's just doing tarot, then doing oracles, but sometimes I want to do oracles first. So I'm going to use the music deck for you guys. I don't know why I feel called to give the music messages for you so early on, but we're going to do it and get shadow messages for your highest and greatest good through the music deck. So Spirit, what does group 3 need to know for the highest and greatest good through the music deck right now? Oh my gosh, hold on y'all, I need to get the phone charger. I just remembered that the phone needs to be charged. The thing popped up to say low battery, so we're gonna need to charge that thing up if we want to have a reading, a full one at least. So hopefully this is good. Oh no. Let's pull in and just, oh goodness. I knew I should have got up and done this before I started your reading, but I was a lazy bastard. To be at least like okay, you know. And also let me check and see if this is actually charging, which it appears not to be because this charger is broken. So sorry to group fucking what do you call it? Group 3 here. I'm really just trying to get this thing to charge so I can finish your reading here. But the more time I try to get it to charge, the less time we have. So, charging yet, damn it. Sorry. Yes, now it's charging. How freaking unprofessional of me. So sorry to group 3. Bear with me. There we go. You're chilling, group 3. I don't even want to touch it because I know that charger was just going to be like, oh, you touched me? No, I'm not charging anymore. So, time to do a weird little walk to the chair. Hopefully I didn't mess it up again. Oh my gosh. Ow. Poked myself. So, group freaking 3, you're giving me trouble over here. And look at you, just giving me trouble more again. Dude, this is gonna be this poor fucking group 3 people listening to me struggle with this charger. If anybody wants to donate to the channel and give me a freaking charger money, I'm joking with you. Come on, you fuckers. There's a lot going on with your shadow self. This is just the freaking camera thing started falling. Trying here. What do we got? Listen, let me try with you guys. Freaking group 3. I'm trying, dude. I'm just trying to get this charger to work. Keep it real. Oh my gosh. Please skip ahead if you feel like you need to. I'm just gonna try to finish your reading. Oh my gosh. Like, I feel so distracted right now. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get this fucking ass. I'm sure you know that by now. Oh my gosh, finally this shit wants to work. Ah, as soon as I say this shit, all this shit. Dude, it's totally totally disrupting my fucking reading.